good with y'all, man? This is Day Day Spirituals, man, coming back at y'all with another video. First and foremost, I just pray that all of y'all is well. I've been up for about maybe a couple hours now, and I just wanted to share with y'all this movie that I watched. The movie was called Sunday Morning Rapture, and I'll just give y'all a little description of what it was about. So basically, I mean, obviously, as y'all all know, like, you know, as I've said before, we are here, in this world, in this current time, to experience this and then to leave. And, in the video or in the movie, that's exactly what happened. One day, a rapture is set to happen, for the ones, who are, been, faithful to God, and just the ones who are just truly ready. And each and every day, or or when I do pray, I always say this prayer to myself. I just always just pray that that I'm ready, that I'm ready during the day of God's return. That I'm ready, when He actually does come back, because I just want to be ready. I want to be with Him. I don't want to be with nobody else besides Him. I want to be with my Creator. I want to be with the people, with family that I've never met before. You want, as a person, when this life is over, yes, you want to experience that. And sorry, not to get off topic, but so in the movie, these people, in the movie, they were it was almost as if they was joking about the rapture. I kept in the movie that they would kept saying, it would be some people that would keep saying okay, well, I heard people talk about the rapture, and some kids would be like, well, yeah, I heard my mom talk about the rapture and this and this and that. Kind of really, in a way, it was almost as if they heard about it, but wasn't really taking it serious. And in the movie, it was just I remember this one particular character. It was a woman, and this, I believe, yeah, it was her husband. And the husband had made a promise to her. Saying that that he was going to go to church with her, on Sunday. Well, coming to find out, when Sunday came, he didn't go. And the wife, she was very upset, because, she wanted both of them to go together, and, to have that time together, to spend with God. And, yeah, the husband actually turned her down. And there was another particular character. It was actually, it looked like, to me, it was two teenagers. And in the movie, from my understanding, the girl, she had just gotten out of a breakup because I guess her boyfriend had cheated on her with another girl and got her pregnant. And she had met another guy, and so they started talking to each other on the phone. And she had asked her dad if she could get picked up by this guy, or the new guy that she was talking to. And her dad said no. Her father just really didn't trust, the new guy to really take her, anywhere. And so from that, the daughter got kind of upset. But before that, the daughter had, I guess, when she was talking to the new guy, you know, um, she told the new guy that she would ask her dad, and she would give him a call back, or she would give him a call back, but she never did call her back because the dad said no. So while the new guy was waiting on her call, he had actually called her and she didn't answer the phone because she was at church during that time. And so he had left a message basically saying, well, I guess you went to church with your folks and all. So um, for that reason, I guess, he basically said there's no point of me going to church because he couldn't go with the girl. And so by me watching that, I'm just like, wow, like, it almost just kind of just like, just by me watching that, I'm just like, wow, like, I'm just like, wow, man, like, is it, is it really, like, are people, like, really doing that, like, and not even just because of church, but like, I want to just come to y'all and just tell y'all, like, never put anything before God. Always put God first, and I seen a lot of that. I seen a lot of that in the movie. Like a lot of people, like they were just putting stuff just before God. Like, you know, uh, like some for some people, like um they was more worried about like a football game rather than spending that time with God, getting in that presence with God. If y'all ever got like a plan to where, y'all plan on spending time with God, reading y'all word, meditating on the word of God, doing things of that nature, always put him first before doing anything else. Like 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 for example, let's say, I don't know, if y'all gotta go to like um the store or something, but you planned on, reading a few scriptures first and getting to God's presence. You planned on doing that first, but then you changed your mind and said, well, I'll just do that after I leave from the store. Nah. If y'all have plans, always put God first. Like, put him first before anything that y'all that y'all that y'all may got going on. Because why? Because he put y'all first when he died on that cross. Only people he was thinking about was us. Like I said in my last video, I don't know who I would be without God. And that, bro, that's a fact. I really don't. And it's and I just couldn't help but to think in a movie, like, man, like, is this really was, like, because in this current time, like, especially like in these last of days, like, we are being watched. Each time we do things, like, we are being watched, we are being recorded. It's like we being recorded right now, like, and I'm just, I'm just like, wow, man. Like, I just couldn't believe, like, how many people, like, I remember this one particular, I think this was like in the beginning of the movie, to where it was this good looking woman that came through, and, all the guys went crazy off of her. And they was talking about, going to church and all that. And one person that said, well, yeah, I can probably go to church right after I don't know, he was joking around, but like he made like a joke to basically saying like I can go to church right after I, have this. It was almost like a fling type joke, like basically saying like, okay, I go to church right after I you know, knock her, and then I'll go. You know, if y'all get what I'm saying, you know. And again, that's just like another example. Again, like they was basically putting their things, their plans before, God. And and it's just, I don't know. Like I said before, like, we don't know the day or the hour. I mean, it's even said in the Bible that angels don't even know the day or the hour to which, God is to return. And in the movie, it was actually, crazy. Like, all the people that went to church, like, for example, I brought up that lady, the lady and her husband again. I just got done saying, how the husband, how the husband and wife planned on going, or how the wife wanted her husband to go to church with her, but the husband ended up turning her down. He was the one who got left behind in the movie. He was one of the people who got left behind, while his wife got raptured up with God. And like, that's just, it's when I see things like that, even in movies, like, that's powerful to me. Like, and it's kind of like, and I'm not here to put fear in y'all, but it's just sometimes it's just, a lot of times it's just terrifying to me. Like I said, just not knowing the day or the hour. That's why I always, I just always just try to, just take time away, and just pray, and just, read, just get to know him, like, just engage into his word. I try to, even like videos that I make for y'all, like, I just try to just, I don't do this. And I've said this before, but I don't do this for, I mean, I do this to keep y'all encouraged to him. This is all for him. Like, without him, like, this would be nothing. So, and it's just, I just wanted to say for y'all, like, if y'all don't know him, I just pray that y'all just really just get to know him. Like, he wants a relationship with y'all, and I just pray that, like, just get ready. Like, it was also a part of the movie to where, like, this guy, he wasn't really, not that he was, like, he wasn't mad at God, but again, him and his wife, they were in this apartment, and they were struggling, to pay their bills. And the wife was basically saying, actually, she was another one. She was basically telling her husband, she was just like, well, I want you to go to church with me. And he was basically, saying, well, how can I go to church when I'm worried about, you know, paying the bills, and, you know, keeping a roof over our head, and just all these other things. And basically the wife, she was basically saying, that, everything will be fine, and, just come to church with me, I want you to come to church with me. And, the man, he just ended up staying home, and I never forget this, what he said. This really stood out to me, what he said. He said, well, if God wanted me, you know, he knows where to find me. And that right there was just like, wow. Like, you know, during your time of worries, especially in situations like that, God, he wants you to come to him. He wants to take away your worry. That's why in often situations, I don't have like, it's like my like in certain situations, like my fear is taken away because I know who I'm protected by. I know whose arms are around me during times of worry during times of fear, like all of that, like it's taken away from me because I know, like I said, I know who got me. And in that situation, in that movie, in that example of that movie, or in that scene of the movie, you know it was obvious that he he didn't put his worries towards God. He tried to do everything himself. But you know in a lot of situations we can't do. We need God's presence, to make it through certain situations. That's why when people go through addictions and stuff like that and they make it out, that's why they are just overwhelmed with joy because they know who helped them come out of that situation. And in the movie, like I said, that the man who said, that he was another person who was left behind. He was left behind. So I'm just here just to tell y'all, like, always just put God first, man. Like, I don't care what it is. I don't care what type of situation y'all have. Put Him first. Said, I know sometimes it may be hard. Sometimes you may doubt yourself, but you know you won't have to doubt yourself if you put God first. He will figure out all of your worries, things that you may be stressed about. And not only just that, but I just pray that y'all just try to live as best life as y'all can, like, because we don't know the day or the hour. We don't. And like I said, and again, I don't say this to put fear in y'all. I just say this to just to keep y'all encouraged, keep y'all on y'all, just keep y'all on your game, and just grow in Him, like, you know, treat people right, or just try to live right by people, just try to just be as righteous as you can be. Um, you know, just try to pray as much as y'all can pray. Again, the word says pray without ceasing. Pray, just keep praying. You know, and like I said, it's nothing. It's nothing more powerful than especially in this day and time, to have a relationship with God. So I'm telling y'all, any situation He will dig y'all out of. The Bible also says, blessed is he, or blessed is they who keeps their testimonies and seeks the Lord with their whole heart. So you never know. Like, y'all could be a living testimony to people that's probably going through the same thing y'all are going through. So, um, again, y'all, I just pray. I pray for y'all. Um, other than that, God, other than that, y'all, I just pray that y'all just have a, I pray that y'all just have a good day today. Um, Remember, just always put God first. Just take, don't just start taking, just some time away, rather than this, 15, 20 minutes, 30, an hour, just take some time away out of your day just to, just to keep y'all lifted. Whether it's watching a movie, whether it's reading whether it's reading the word, whether it's meditating on the word, whether it's just simple as just listening to some gospel music, just worshiping him, you know. Um, Other than that, God, or I keep saying other than that, God, I'm so used to that's normally what I say after I get done praying to God. But peace be with y'all, man, for real. I'll catch y'all on my next video, man. Day Day Spiritual signing out.